Hi, this is Ryan with Mavericks again. Low acid decaf, the best methods of decaffeination. If you're looking for a low acid decaf, there's some things that you want to know. There's a couple methods of decaffeination today, and some are good and some you may not want to be interested in. And what I want to do is explain those to you and make sure if you're out looking for a low acid coffee that has been decaffeinated, in a way that you would want to drink, not only for taste, but your health. I'll be back in a minute to explain more. We're back. We're talking about low acid decaf coffee. For many of you who suffer with issues surrounding acidity in your coffee, having a low acid coffee, unfortunately, is not enough. And caffeine can also be a major contributor to issues that you may be suffering from. If you have an underlying medical condition like irritable bowel syndrome, interstitial cystitis, or GERD, or acid reflux, even mild heartburn, all of these conditions, anything gastrointestinal or gastroesophageal, those things can be presented as a problem by acid and also by caffeine. So there are two basic methods. I'm going to generalize here. There's what we call chemical processing. It's how a coffee bean is decaffeinated. As you know, coffee is very acidic. And so if you're struggling with caffeine, in order for you to be able to drink that and enjoy it, you're going to need to have the coffee decaffeinated. The first way to do that is by a chemical process. This is probably the most popular processing method of decaffeinating, removing the caffeine from conventional coffee today, is by the use of a chemical called methyl chloride. Okay, methyl chloride, and you can look it up. It's not so good for you, but it is probably the most popular method. So all I want to say on that is you can check it out, but methyl chloride, aside from all the chemical issues, it leaves a residual flavor. And because of that, you're not going to use a good quality coffee. So that's why over the years, decaffeinated coffee has always tasted so bad, is because they're starting with a coffee that is chemically based and it's going to leave a bad flavor. So why use a good coffee? The good news is there are very good options for you today. The most popular option, or I would say the best option, if you're looking for a quality decaf, is a water-based process. The two most popular are Swiss water and mountain water. I've used both of them. Both of them are excellent. We choose the mountain water just because I get a better roast out of them. But if you're looking for a decaf, low acid coffee, if you just see it's methyl chloride, I would just move on. You're looking for Swiss or mountain water. Okay, and here's just a couple brief pros and cons of that. And I will just say also that water processed coffee doesn't use the chemicals. It uses a water-based method for removing the caffeine. Okay, and now the first thing I want to just bring to your attention is residual caffeine. The water-based process decaffeination methods are actually better. In fact, the mountain water leaves 0.004% left of caffeine. It's a trace amount. And the Swiss water is less than 1% as well. Very well done. And the methyl chloride can leave 4, 5, 6%, depending upon where you have it done. So it's not even really all that decaffeinated. And secondly is the fact, if you're using a Swiss water or a mountain water, because those methods are organic compliant, you can actually have an organic coffee. And not only can it be organic, you can use a good quality coffee because those decaffeination processes don't really leave a residual flavor. So there's hardly any caffeine. It tastes like a regular coffee if it's roasted correctly. So if you're looking for decaffeinated coffee, stay away from methyl chloride. Go to a water-based process, Swiss or mountain water. Here at Mavericks, we do use the mountain water, and that's one we prefer. So if you're suffering from these underlying conditions, stay away from the methyl chloride because that can even irritate your system. So go with a water-based process, organic preferably. And if you're looking for a very low acid coffee, then I will look at a slow roasted, which I mentioned in the other videos. And I won't get into all that, but slow roasting will reduce those non-volatile acids that remain in the coffee after most roasters are done roasting. Hope this is helpful to you. If you have any more questions, please feel free to send me a message sales@maverickscoffee.com. You can also go to our website. I'll be happy to chat with you. Again, this is Ryan with Mavericks Coffee. You have a good day.